thousands of records or learn from thousands of records at a moment in 1 minute, but these machines, they are capable of doing such tasks in minutes because they are machines. Okay. So yes, this is the reason these AI models learn from data and example, just like we humans learn from practice and experiences. Okay. AI can be integrated with cybersecurity. This will be also taken by the end, where I'll show you which field has AI. Okay. AI can talk, listen, and decide like humans. And we all know this. Siri, Gemini, Alexa, different chatbots, Google Maps giving you the best route like a human. They all are just under AI, everyone. Okay. So it also helps us in daily life. Now, I told you, right? Knowingly or unknowingly, we all are using AI in our daily life. Let me give you all a quick example. Suppose you are on YouTube and you have watched a funny series on YouTube, or let's talk about Netflix. You have watched a funny series, okay? The next recommendation is again a funny series, right? I hope all of you know that. You'll get a recommendation of multiple 10 funny series. How is that happening? Because it's AI working at the back end. It is analyzing your data, understanding your patterns, your choices, and giving you best recommendations. You go on Amazon, search for mobile. Your other recommendations would be screen guard, mobile cover, and we end up buying those multiple products. How is this happening? How they are able to understand our needs? It's AI which is analyzing the data and giving us the insights or the recommendation. Yes, Joel, it's algorithms. Okay. But as I want to clear a myth, not human. Okay, AI cannot replace human, or it's not a human, but it is a smart version of AI, or let's say machine. It is a smarter version of machine which has some features like humans, but AI cannot replace humans if you become smarter and learn AI on correct time with us. Okay, so let us quickly move ahead now. Yes, TikTok, Instagram series, they are the best examples where these algorithms actually, understand our liking, not liking, and give us recommended, what do we say, TikTok reels, right? Now let's talk about the AI projects. So yes, I'm going to take you all through a journey of a good AI project. We'll see the need of the project. We'll see the project creation overview. Okay. So any AI project will go through these set of steps. Okay. Let's talk about, or let's understand these steps. We'll also try to understand how each step is helping us here. Okay. The first step here is data collection, but before doing the data collection also, you should be very clear with the objective of your project. Okay, why are we creating the project? What is the need of creation of this project? Once you are clear with the objective, you do the data collection. You collect the data which is relevant to your objective. Okay, why data? Because I told you that AI learns from data only, right? How it is capable of making decisions or all of those things. We are giving that data which is used for training those AI models. So we are doing data collection. After collecting the data, we need to be very sure about the data quality. Better a quality, better the model performance it is. So we are doing the data cleaning. We clean the data. There are chances we have missing values, duplicate values, null values. So you're going to deal with all of these things. Okay. This is data cleaning. Once you are very satisfied with your data quality, it's time to analyze your data with some visualizations to understand your data better, to know which columns are very important for your model building, which are irrelevant columns. So all of these analysis can be done using data analysis step and creating some visuals. Okay. Now, what would you all prefer? Looking at 1,000 records of Excel sheet, or looking at a line chart which shows the sales trend? What would you all prefer? Just let me know in the chat box. which will give you a quick insight. Looking at the 1,000 records of your sales sheet, Excel sheet, or looking at a line chart, a trend chart, which shows you the sales trend. What would you all prefer? Ellie says line chart. Yes, Gomolo, line chart is better. Yes, Josils. Yes, it's graph. Yes, Emily. Yes, Geneva. Shivaji will come with all of them one by one, okay? Yes, Lydia, it's line chart. Yes, Leo. I can see everyone in the chat box is just saying it is line chart, line chart, line chart. Why? Because it is better for getting quick insights compared to an Excel sheet, right? So that's how data analysis or visualization has a lot of impact on your projects. Okay, thank you everyone for your responses. I really appreciate that. Once you have analyzed your data, it's time to train your AI model with that cleaned data. Okay. Training means the data which you have collected will be used to feed your model for training purpose. Okay. Now, training is not enough, right? Anytime, anything training is not enough. Let's say you all join the course, I'll give you all the training. Is training enough for you unless and until I give you some test, some projects, some assignments? They are very important to evaluate all of your learning with us, right? Just how we go to university, we have examinations end of the every semester to evaluate our performances. Here also this AI model is trained. We are going to evaluate the performance of our AI model with some metrics. If we are satisfied with the model performance, model evaluations, then we'll do the last step, that is deploying your AI modules. Okay, deploying means creating web apps and bringing those modules into real life use. Okay, I hope that's very clear. Anyone, any questions within these 7 steps, you can ask me, or else we're going to put down these 7 steps together and quickly understand the project. Okay, or basically, we'll create a project. Jenny was asking, are all models or algorithms available, or you create your own model based on what you want? Geneva, there are n number of models inbuilt under Python. So most of our requirements are satisfied with those models only. Okay. Is this the method that data brokers use in today's market? Leo, it's not only limited to data brokers, but everyone around the world are using these AI models. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. I cannot see any questions related to this 7 steps. So let's move on and apply these steps together. Okay. Now, where are we going to use these steps? What is the AI project? I don't, Kiris, in the 7th step, the last step is deployment, where when you are satisfied with your model performance, you think that the model is good, you convert that model into a web app. You create a web app, the web app which you can share with everyone and utilize your model. Okay, Chris? Uh, Dennis, the session recording will be available on YouTube channel. Does model training means improving the prompts? No, Joel. Prompts is under generative AI. Okay. Let's use all of these steps one by one in this project, which will give you all a better understanding. Okay, everyone. Let's talk about the project we are going to create. So yes, we are going to understand the importance of a AI model under Spinny app. Okay. Now, what is this Spinny app? I would say this Spinny app is one of the very famous apps in India, which has around 440 million dollars revenue. And trust me, the base of this app is a AI module. They have everything on base of an AI module. Such a big company on an AI module, I would say. Okay, what is this app all about? A platform to buy or sell used cars. Okay, everyone. This is a platform where you can buy or sell used cars. Now, Spinny is an application which is very famous in India, but I know many of you come from Africa, Mauritius. So I would like to know the application names within your countries, which are very famous for buying and selling used cars. And I am sure there would be multiple. Yes, please help me with the names in the chat box. I would like to know the applications around you which are very famous for buying and selling used cars. Please let me know in the chat box. GG. Okay. Thank you, Jacob. Okay. Auto traders from South Africa. Okay, that sounds good. Riosifile. Okay, Yaya GG.ng. Others, yes. Any other application I've received to we buy cars in South. Okay. Thank you, Bangi. See here, mostly use Instagram. Okay, Geneva. Yes, Instagram can be used. eBay, very good. Yes, Elton. Yes, Joel GG. Cars 45. Okay, Chris. Be forward. Okay, Sephora. Auto Trader. Yes, Ashara. Great. We buy cars in South Africa. Okay, so I can see there are few which are repeated multiple times. That is GG. We buy cars. Wow. So yes, you all have multiple applications around you which are used for buying and selling cars. Now you can think of those applications in your mind and see how their whole application working is based on an AI model. Okay, so I hope all of you are ready to see that. Let's quickly understand. Now suppose you are on the website of Spinny and you are planning to sell off your car. So whenever we go to these applications, they do a price predictions for a car. They give us an average range. If you're satisfied with that selling price of the car, you go ahead and book the service, right? So the customers first make the use of this AI model, which is capable of predicting car prices. If you are happy, you might go ahead. If you're not happy, you might stop there, right? So the first step of this is getting your car price, average car selling price. And this price predictions are done by AI models. Okay. So suppose you are on the Spinny website, or let's say We Buy Cars, GG websites. Okay. So when you go to the website, it will ask, would you like to sell your car? And if you say, yes, I want to sell a car, please put down these details. So these details will actually go to your AI or ML model for predicting. The first thing it might ask is select the brand of your car, right? So you have multiple options. You might select which brand your car belongs to. So we are giving all the input details. What is the manufacturing year of your car? So this makes it very clear how old is your car. Okay. So you select the manufacturing year of your car. Then you select the model of your car because each brand has multiple models, right? Then you select the variant. There are few important inputs which decide the pricing of the car, right? Whether your car is petrol, diesel, CNG. Then how many kilometers your car is driven, right? So we are giving all the basic informations about our cars to get an average buying price of the car. Okay. So all these input informations will go to your trained AI model, AI or ML model, and those models will predict the price of for us. Okay. And then suppose I've given all the information and I got this thing that the selling price which we expect is around 2,05,000 to 2,57,000. If you are happy with this, just book a free evaluation of your car, right? So if the customer is satisfied, they will book it, or they might not, or they might go for another web, right? So what is happening? The main basic thing, the evaluation, which actually requires a human intelligence. Initially, all of these things were done on phone calls or on mails where people send their car details, like all the things which we have given right now. And those details were evaluated, and by a person on the other side on mail or call tells us that this might be a selling price of your car. But now it was just done in seconds by your AI model. So yes, a lot of human task has been done by this AI model. Yes, aren't you all amazed to see that Just by taking the information, it has given me the average selling price of my car, which 10 years before now would require a human to do this. Okay, but now that task has been replaced by AI and ML models. Okay, keeping this project in mind, I am going to take you all through all 7 steps of AI, everyone. Okay, I'm going to take you all through all 7 steps of AI. I hope everyone is ready for that. Let us quickly go ahead. So the first step was data collection. The first step is you collect the data. Now we know what is our objective. We should be very clear to understand the objective, right? Any project, trust me, if you're clear with the objective, you can go through all the steps smoothly. So what is our objective? To predict the car prices. Okay, a model which can be used for predicting car prices. We are clear with the objective. Now, the first step is data collection. You collect all the relevant data. The data can be an Excel spreadsheet. It can be, if it's a very big company, they might have their own cloud platforms. It can be under a database management system, right? So wheresoever is your data, you collect only relevant data. Okay. So the first step is collect the data. Once you have the data, the next step, so this is how your data might look like if it's an Excel sheet. Okay, you might have thousands of records which has different car names, year of manufacturing of the car, the selling price of the car, the present price, kilometers driven, fuel type, seller type, transmission type, and the owner of the car. So I have collected all the relevant details for the model building purpose. Once you are done with the step 1, that is data collection, the next step, now will I collect something like which city the car is in, or let's say the address of the owner? Does it really make sense for predicting the prices? No, we don't need irrelevant data like address of the owner. No, right now our motto is only the price prediction. So we will collect only relevant records which help me in predicting my price. Keeping the objective in mind, we are doing data collection. Okay, I will not collect the personal owner name or owner address or owner city. No, they are not used for price prediction purpose. Okay, so data collection is done. The next step is data cleaning. Now, all of these things are done with the help of coding. Okay. Thousands of records are cleaned with some inbuilt Python coding blocks. Yes, we will be teaching you Python coding language, the topmost coding language right now. So, with the help of those coding languages, we'll be cleaning our data, like if there are any duplicate values in your data set, outliers, we'll be learning outliers in detail later. Then are there any null values or some incorrect data type? Anything which is not clean, repeated multiple times, some missing values, the data cleaning step will deal with it. Now, I would say this is one of the most time consuming steps because data cleaning is the heart. If your data is very clean, then you expect a good trained model. Okay. So this is a very important step where you clean your data with Python coding. Once the data is cleaned, we are going to analyze our data with good visualizations. Again, this is done using Python only. With the help of inbuilt Python libraries, we are going to visualize our data. Now see what visualizations I've done. This first graph, let's say I want to know, based on my whole data set, which variant has the most number of cars, whether it is petrol, diesel, or CNG. This first visualization is giving me a quick answer. Can you all quickly observe and tell me which car type has the highest number, petrol, diesel, or CNG? Everyone looking at the graph, can you figure out which car type has the highest count in my data set? Yes, Jocelyn. Yes, Rosanna. Yes, Yusuf. Yes, Joel. Very good. That's absolutely clearly seen that it's a petrol. Yes, Ishara. Yes, Bhagyasini, Philip. Thank you everyone for your responses. I am so happy to see all of you so active in the chat box and listening. Yes, Brain, Philip, Rajabu. Yes, Ekitala. Okay, great. How did you all concluded looking at the visualization? Was it possible when you see this sheet? Was it possible for you all to figure out with the help of these 1,000 records Excel sheet? Yes or no, everyone? Would you be able to figure out looking at those thousands of records? No. Yes, Yusuf, that's absolutely correct. Not possible. So this visualizations make quick insights for us. Okay. So yes, that's how you all were able to quickly conclude it was petrol. Similarly, if I want to see what is the high count, is the transmission type manual or automatic? So I can see orange is automatic. Lot of cores are automatic in my data set. Okay. So yes, there are some things which gives us lot of insight, which is done under data analysis steps. Then here also I'm figuring out the selling price of the car based on the fuel type. Can you see which car has a lot of count here? If I see the count is very high for petrol cars, while the selling price is very high for these orange color cars. Can you see? 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 lakhs. Around 25 lakhs, we have these diesel cars. They have a high selling price. Okay. Then even if you talk about the selling price here also, you can see there's a very high selling price in orange color again for diesel cars. So compared to petrol, diesel cars are expensive. That's what we can conclude. Yes. So creating visualization is not a big deal. Getting insights, which you all are doing along with me, right? We all concluded the diesel cars are expensive or there are a lot to count for petrol cars is very important. Okay, that's an art to get insights from your visualization and convey it. Okay. Yes, Ibrahim, that is possible. Okay, then there's something called as graphical correlation. I'll not go very deep into it. But correlation helps you to understand the relationship among your variables, which we can see in detail when you will join the course along with me. Right? So, how far we have come? Let's look at the steps. We did data collection, yes. We did data cleaning, yes. Analysis, done. Now it's time to train your model. We are very happy with the data quality. We have cleaned it. It's time to give this clean data to your AI model or ML model for learning purpose, for training purpose. As I told in the starting, we humans learn from experience with years of experience, but these models, they just take few minutes to learn from thousands of records. Okay? So it's time to do that training part of your AI model. Okay. So let's see how the training can be done with AI models. Okay. So see, I have picked up very few important variables. Kilometers, year, manufacturing year of the car, the fuel type, the transmission of your car, and the price of the car. These records can be used for training your AI models. Okay. In the next step, because you all are very new, I'm not going to go very deep into the training part, but I want to give you all a very good overview, right? So I'm just going to pick up and understand independent and dependent variables. See, the whole data you have, okay, no matter what is the project objective, the data is divided into independent and dependent variables. Why? Dependent variables is what you need to predict. Like this model is built for predicting the prices of your cars. That's why my dependent variable is price. While the other variables which are helping me to do the predictions are independent variables. So what are the other variables which are helping me to do the prediction? They are kilometer driven, year, fuel type and transmission. So they all will act as independent variable which help me to do the predictions, while the price is my dependent variable. So based on the objective, you should be able to figure out what is your dependent variable and independent variable. I hope that's very clear. Let me give you all a quick example. Based on the years of experience, predict salary. I'll repeat the question. I want you all to split the independent and dependent variable. Dependent variables are the one you need to predict. Like here, I need to predict the price of the car, so it is my dependent variable. Independent variables are the one which help us in doing the predictions, right? So based on the example I am saying right now, I want all of you to split the independent and dependent variable. I'll repeat my question. Based on the years of experience, predict the salary. Please let me know what are dependent variables and what is an independent variable in this question. Based on years of experience, predict the salary. I'll wait for a minute. I can see some good responses. Everyone, please try to respond in the chat box. It's okay to go wrong because you're learning along with me, right? So learning phase accept mistakes. So it's okay to go wrong, but what really matters is all of yours input for me. Yes, Jocelyn, you're absolutely correct here. Good Joel, good Geneva. Okay, Grant. Yes, you are correct. Yes, Bangisi. Yes, Rosina, absolutely correct. Yes, Okalini, you're also correct. No, Kalini, you're saying something 2000 that is not a part of my question. I will repeat my question. Based on years of experience, predict the salary. Yes, Baruti, very good. Let me tell you all the correct answer. Most of you in the chat box are absolutely correct, and I'm so happy to hear that you're such a quick learner. Let me split my question. Based on years of experience, predict salary. What do we need to predict? Salary. Whatever we need to predict is the dependent variable. Right now, salary, and the variable which is helping me to predict here is years of experience. That is independent variable. So that's how any objective you have, you need to be very clear with understanding what is your dependent and what are your independent variables. Yes, alumnus, that's correct. Great. So moving on here, for my current project, price is the dependent and all others are the independent variable. Okay, let's move on. So with the help of these independent variables, I will train my model to predict the dependent variable. Okay, so moving on. So how does the training happen of your model? So there are some inbuilt models under machine learning and AI, which we are going to use to perform the training as well as testing of your model. Yes, as I told, training is not enough. You need to test the model performance also. Okay. Now, for training and testing, it is very important to split the data. Yes, we are doing the data splitting here. Why we split the data? So we give 80% of the data for training. Okay, most of the data is given to the model for training purpose. Why? We also need to keep some model for testing, some data for testing purpose. Okay, everyone. So that's splitting we are doing. Okay, we give 80% of the data. We give 80% of our data for model training, while 20% of the data is kept separately for testing. Okay, why do I keep the data separately for testing? Because the testing should be done with unseen data. That is an accurate testing, right? Like when you all get some questions which is out of your book under your university exams, that is the real test for you, right? Similarly, we prefer unseen data for testing purpose of your models. Okay. So yes, Ethan, I will try to do that. So that's what I am doing. Here, I have just picked up two variables. Okay. One independent and one dependent. Because you all are very new to it, it will be easy to understand. Okay. So I've picked up car age as independent variable and car price as dependent variable. So basically, based on the car age, you need to predict the price. I made it simple because you all are new to it. So we kept one independent and one dependent variable. Two variables based on car age, we will predict the prices. And now the whole data set we have, the clean data set we are going to split it into training and testing. Okay. So that's what is happening. This car age variable, 80% of the data is used for car age train, that is training purpose, while I've kept two records for testing, car age test. Same goes for car price. 80% of the car price data will be used for model training, while 20%, two records only, are used for testing the model after training has completed. Okay. I hope all of you are following me. Yes, how many of you are following me with the explanation? Just let me know with a yes if you all are clear. And if you need any clarifications, please feel free to ask me. Okay. Okay, Geneva. Okay, Yusuf, that's great. Great, Charlie. Great, Leo. Okay, no problem. I'll do that, Rosina. Okay, Emily. Okay, Jocelyn. So see, what are we doing here? The whole data I have, I am just keeping aside 20% of my data for testing the model performance later, while 80% is given for model learning training. That's what split is done here. Car age train, this variable has 80% of data which will go to model for training, while this car age test has kept 20% of the data, right now two records, for testing model performance later. These records won't be given for training purpose. Same goes for car price variable. Car price train is used for training the model on car prices. Car price test is used to later test the model performance. Okay. Yes, Joel, I just did that. And Rosina, I hope you all are clear. Josel, we are using a real life example. There, here only after cleaning of your data, we in real life also, when you create a model, after cleaning only, you do the training and testing split. Okay. We're just not seeing the code blocks because you all are new to it. But the process I am explaining is a real life project process. Okay, Jocelyn? Perfect. So the split is done. Now what will happen is this 80% of data, that is car age training data 80%, car price train, the 80% of price data. Both these 80% of data will go for training to the model. This training, of course, requires a lot of coding at the backend, which you all will learn later along with us. Right? So with the help of those coding blocks, the model is now trained with the data we have provided. And now it is trained that it is capable of predicting prices of the car based on the age. Okay. So that's what it is done. Now the model is trained at the backend with the coding. Now we are going to test the model performance. Okay. What we will use for testing, how we will evaluate the model performance. If you remember, we kept test data separately, right? We kept two records of age separately to test the model performance when it is trained. So I'll use this. I'll use the test data, car age test, and tell my trained model, this trained model, to predict on this test data. Okay. While I already have the original answer, right? If you remember, let's come back and see. For these ages, 12 and 20, I already have the original answer, $12K and $20K. But I will now tell my model to predict on these age blocks. And then we'll compare how well is model predicting over the correct answers. So we'll give these test records to the model and tell the model to predict. This is the price prediction done by your machine learning model or AI ML model. Okay, your model has predicted price as $12.5K and $21.2K for these ages respectively. While the correct answers, one second, where is the correct answers? Okay, while the correct answers for these are 12K and 20K. Can you see these last blocks? 12K and 20K are the correct answers. So we can see there is some discrepancies. The correct answer was 12K, model predicted it as 12.5K. The correct answer was 21K, model predicted it as 20K was the correct answer. Model predicted as 21.2K. So we can see there are some discrepancies, but it is good. Right now, at this stage, if you feel you can improve your model performance by applying the tuning techniques which we will learn. If not, we are happy with the model performance, then we can start deploying the model. The last step, okay? We trained the model, we tested the model, and the last step is deploying your model. That is creating an app like this, which you can share with your colleagues, your team members, your friends, and tell them to predict the car prices. Or the one we saw on the Spinny website was also a deployed car model. Okay. So this is how we'll also train you to how to create web apps and do these kind of predictions. Okay. So right from a raw data set, we were capable of converting that into a price prediction trained AI ML model. I hope all of you are happy to see the internal processing and excited to learn more about it. If you have any questions related to this car project, please feel free to ask me. So we have followed all the 7 steps correctly. Okay. All the 7 steps were followed. First, we collected the required data. We cleaned the data, duplicate null values. We analyzed the data with some visualizations. And then that cleaned data went to your AI model for training. Then we evaluate the performance with test data and then we deployed it. Okay. So these, oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, they are 6. So these 6 steps, I also count, being clear with the objective as a step of mine personal, which is very important. That's why I say 7. Okay. Being clear with your objective is also one of the first and foremost important objective from my end. I think it's personally very important. But yes, as of now on the screen, they are 6. Okay, no problem. So yes. So I'm going to show you few more use cases of AI. Since the data is already clean, do we still need to do the analysis? There are 2 different steps in MLA. If your data is cleaned, no need to clean it further. But you can analyze the data after cleaning process to understand your data better. Okay. So if the cleaning is done, you need not to do it. You just can check if there are any null or missing values. And then we are going to just analyze the data. Okay. Geneva is saying, I wish to know how the model is being deployed in the code. I really appreciate your excitement, Geneva. It uses Python code blocks under Streamlit library, which helps you to create that kind of applications. And within this such short session, it is, because of time constraint, not possible for me to show the coding part. But trust me, once you join the course, we will be doing the coding together in the sessions. Okay. Perfect. Now coming to Amazon recommendation system, we discussed about this application in the starting. These AI algorithm has capability of reading our data and giving us recommendation, which increases the sales for big company with millions. Yes, we have millions of customers for Amazon, and if its recommendation system is based on AI models and helping us to end up buying 4 to 5 products instead of one, yes, that is nothing but increasing their sales. Okay, so every company around the world, big companies, are making millions of profits based on these AI models. Suppose you want to buy a phone. This Amazon has analyzed that you're trying to buy a phone, When you add a photo cart, it will also give you recommendation options to add these multiple products with your phone. It can be a selfie stick, memory card, good earphones, good mobile cover. And we might end up buying it, right? Because they are the part and parcel of your product. And that's how these recommendation system works really well. Okay. Um, Another one more company which is using AI as the base of it is Uber. Uber is around everywhere, right? And we use Uber every second day. What Uber does is it has that capability of analyzing the whole map for the city. Based on the peak hour, it increases the pricing. That is demand forecasting done. Why am I giving you all such examples like Amazon and Uber? What I want you all to understand is AI and ML is not only limited to the computer science field, but every field, every multinational company around the world are based on these AI and ML models for their future plannings, or let's say for their profit purpose, for their planning. Okay, see how it is done in the Uber. Uber uses demand forecasting, and based on that, they increase the price. Now, everyone should observe this. I have personally seen this in the office hours. The pricing for Uber increases tremendously. While if you see the same location in the afternoon hours or lunchtime, they become to a very low price. Why? They're taking advantage of your demand. These AI ML models do demand forecasting for them, and then they increase the price accordingly, right? So they analyze your whole map and they increase the prices. Yes, Ellie, please try to observe everyone. This will happen. In the demanding hours, they will increase the prices. So that's how they make a lot of profit, right? So it's nothing but a AI ML model working in the backend to do demand forecasting. Okay. Moving on. So, what I want you all to understand is AI is not limited to Uber or Amazon, it is present every field, everywhere. Talk about e commerce, social media, transportation, yes, agriculture, telecom, healthcare, entertainment, finance, manufacturing, automobile, every field has AI. Okay, if I have missed on something, trust me, it is also there. Yes, sports also, Yusuf. Okay, education also, David, right? So trust me, you name the field, AI has its own space there. Okay, so it is used for demand forecasting, future forecasting, price predictions, reducing the workload of your employees, making things automatic. A lot of places is where AI is used. Yes, marketing, cyber security. Excuse me. Yes, Joel, you can do that. Okay, Joel. So, yes, AI is everywhere. Trust me. But just is that you should be smart enough to incorporate AI into your field at the correct time. And trust me, this is the correct time to learn AI. It's never late to start. Yes, in law also, Jocelyn, it is being used for forecasting the case studies and all of that. Let's talk about the global market of AI. So the AI global market has increased tremendously. From 2023 to 2025, it has come to 241. But trust me, if you look at the graph, it is increasing to a very high number. And we all can assume why it is increasing because of its usability and, uh, its model performances, right? It has that capability of in forecasting the demands, the prices, everything. Okay. So this market is about to increase by 28.8% by 2033, which is such a great number. So it's good time to start your career under AI. Okay. By 2032, the projected growth rate for this field, especially the employment level rate, is going to increase by 35.2%, which is such a great count. Okay, compared to any field right now, AI is on the top. 35.2% of growth rate for employment. And that's true, right? Nowadays, companies want to incorporate AI and they will look for those employees who have AI knowledge, right? Different jobs available under AI This is the list with their average salary. Trust me, it's comparatively any field, it's a very good number. Okay, so if you are interested, looking forward to start your career under AI, it's never late. Okay. Talking about our course structure, I've already given you how AI works within a project and why it is so important, why everyone is talking about AI in the world right now. Now, let's see how you all can learn that along with us. Yes, if you enjoyed the session, please start learning with us as soon as possible. So, we have three levels: introductory, intermediary, and advanced level. Each level has two modules. Overall, it is 6 months, um 6 months program. Okay, excuse me for a minute, everyone. Thank you for understanding. So yes, we have three levels: introductory, intermediary, and advanced level. Each level has two modules. Overall 6 months program, where 2 days of each week will be a live session. Yes, we believe in taking classes live, no recorded sessions for this 6 months. Okay, where we'll start our first introductory module. We'll start with Python programming. Yes, it is the base of your AI ML learning. Trust me. You cannot do anything if you have not learned Python. So, our first 2 months focuses on Python and its application under AI using different Python libraries. We will be teaching you Python in the first 2 months. These 2 months require a lot of practice. Trust me, it's not only online learning, but a lot of post practice is required for Python. Once you're good at Python, we'll also teach you different machine learning models used for different purposes for predicting. Okay, there are different types of regression classification models. This will also cover the data visualization part where you were able to see those amazing visuals, right, with Python. Then in the last applied track, we'll be also covering up deep learning and neural architecture, which there's a lot of demand for these deep learning and neural architecture. And we'll also use NLP and computer vision, right? So this is a complete 6 months foolproof program. Each month a different module with live sessions. We start from Python, but we take you till NLP, the high level of AI. Okay. We also provide self-paced courses, everyone. Yes, we provide self-paced recorded courses. These are extra courses, some tools which are very important to learn along. You can do it on the go. We have Excel, MySQL, Tableau for visualization, and MongoDB. These four tools will be provided as extra self-recorded modules. While our USPs for DR's data science course and AI course is in the classroom teaching, it will be online live. We first give theoretical explanation, but we also do hands-on coding sessions. We make sure that you all practice along with us within the sessions. We also have doubt sessions. We use industry oriented content for teaching you all so that you can relate your learning with real life. Then we also have assignments, project, and MCQs to keep a check on your knowledge, evaluations of your training, right? Which is as important as evaluation an AI model. Talking about our company, so we are Digital Regenesis. It is a, a part of Regenesis Business School, which offer upskilling courses not only to AIDS. We have a lot of courses for upcoming skills in the market. We are around 5 lakhs plus alumni, and trust me, this number is increasing every day. We also perform corporate training. We have 10,000 plus international reputed corporate training clients. Our academic team is 200 plus. Yes, we are an amazing team of 200 plus academicians across 12 countries. While these are our academic heads, and this team will teach you and take you through your AI and ML journey. Yes, so trust me, we all are super supporting, amazing to take your doubts, to help you out on our mails, and everything will be supported, right? While our campuses are spread all around the world, right from Uganda, Croatia, India, Kenya, Tanzania, a lot of places. And we are virtually available throughout the world for these courses. Okay. And these are our amazing clientele for corporate trainings. Okay. So, yes, that's what I wanted to give you an overview about the course. If you want to know further details, head to our Digital Regenesis website and also sign up for the course there. Yes, you have an option to sign up for the course, access the course material. All of those things are available on our Digital Regenesis website. Okay. I want to end up saying this, everyone. If your career is important to you, okay? So if it's important to you, you will find a way and start learning. And if it's not, you can find an excuse. So now it's your time to decide, is your career or is your interest towards AI important to you? Start learning with us as soon as possible. Okay? I hope I was able to make the session exciting for all of you. It's time for Q&A. If you have any questions related to the session, related to the course, the pricing of the course will be taken by the team. They will contact you where they'll share the pricing. I'm not the correct person for that. But yes, if you have any other content related questions, please feel free to ask me. Um okay, so the slides and the session will be uploaded on YouTube. Don't worry. Like within the session, the slides are also recorded, so you can access them on YouTube. Could you recommend the system requirement or computer we need to succeed the course? You need a good system. That's it. There is no such requirements, but the processing and the RAM of your system should be good. That's it. We will help you downloading all the softwares required. Okay, Baruti is asking, do I need to know statistics, complex maths such as calculus? No. There is no need, trust me. We will teach you from scratch. Okay. Statistics is used to a good extent if you have knowledge, very good, but we will teach you if required anywhere under the course. Do they teach all languages of Python? No. Python is the one of the top language right now used under AI and ML. We focus only on teaching this language from core. Okay, Charlene. Glad, Ashara, that you enjoyed the session. I'm happy to hear that. What is the requirement to register for AI? Franca, you can register using our website, while our team will also reach out to you. Course requirements are having a laptop, good internet connection, and a lot of interest to start learning AI. Okay. If you're not from computer science field, don't worry. We have got you from the basics. Okay. We'll teach you to code from the basic. I hope that's clear, Franca and Mufo. Are we going to be taught how to code using AI GPTs? Or we learn from scratch? No, I'll not teach you how to code from AI or chat GPT. We will teach Leo from the scratch how to code. Okay. Could you provide letter requesting the industry placement? Ellie, I'm not the correct person, but our team will help you with this answer. Can I take training session at my own pace? Jacob, again, the team will help you. They'll go with the majority of availability by the learners. But we have sessions recorded. In case you missed any session, anyone, it will be there on the portal. You can access the recording anytime. Can you rejoin the program if you've stopped from the beginning? Because Asmin, I think that can be sorted with the team. If you leave the program in the middle and want to rejoin, they will help you with that. Yes, if you have zero knowledge, Laura, don't worry. We will teach you from the basics. Okay, right from writing a single block of code. But you need a lot of practice, of course. You all need to have that motivation to do a lot of practice. Yes, Abu Bakr, I understand you missed the session. On the YouTube, it is streamed live and you can access it later also on YouTube. Laptop or computer, anything will work, LA. I think I've missed those who have missed. Don't worry. The official name is Digital Regenesis. The course is AI course. You will can go through the website and check. Yes, Sephora, if you want to visit the office, you can find the address on our website. I enjoyed the session. Thank you, Emily, that you enjoyed the session. You have another one when you join the course with us. To learn coding is according to project. Yes, we'll take some projects within the sessions, okay? Not sure about the discount, but yes, our team will contact you for the charges, scholarship opportunities, the discounts, everything. Our team is the correct person to help you out. Okay. Thank you, Abu Bakar. How long does the course last? 6 months is the course. Thank you, Yusuf. I'm glad that you enjoyed. Let me see if there are any Q&A. Thank you, Ikitele. Allowed to use AI in writing proposal. I think that can be done. Okay. Perfect. I cannot see any further questions in the chat box. I hope you all enjoyed the session. So, if there are no further questions, I'll wind up this session, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and see you all in the next session, first session along with me or any trainer from our team, right? So, we'll be happy to help you out. See you all. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Have a good day ahead. And don't find an excuse. Find a way to start your career with AI. Yes, we provide certifications at the end of programs. Okay. Bye bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you. I'm ending this webinar. Bye bye, everyone.